Hi and welcome to a special episode of The Spectre. Tonight we are in Miramichi in French Fort Cove to go investigate the Headless Nun of French Fort Cove. Tonight with me I got Cheryl Vibert and Marcia
McNamara.
So you actually seen the Headless Nun?
Yes, I did.
When was this?
About 20 years ago.
20 years ago?
Yeah, about.
What did she look like?
Very tall, all in black. She had a very strange shaped headdress for a nun that came out like this and down and in again like that. And I thought she was extremely tall, and I noticed she was floating above the path.
Okay. Yeah, I know you told the story a while ago, but what are the events that drove you to see her?
Well, I was down with some friends sitting around there, and I left and pretended I was going home, but my plan had been to kind of sneak back around and scare them. And by coming back through the playground and down the wooded parts, like this area, I'm not even sure the playground was here then because I went through a field and to go down. And there used to be over in the field, the path would go all the way down to the road, basically, and another one that crossed it that went over and down towards the actual cove in the water. And I just got to the place where it crossed and I felt something behind me, and I turned around and that's when I saw her.
Cool. So you're going to show us exactly where you saw her?
I will, yep.
All right. So now we're going to go on a trail, and here's a brief history of the Headless Nun of Season 1, Episode 1. The brief history of the Headless Nun. It's all about a story of Sister Marie. In the mid-1700s, she knew the knowledge of a box of jewelry, of goods. Fearing the approach of the English army, all the widows and all the women put it in a chest, all their jewelry, and hid it away. Sister Marie and two other widows were entrusted to hide the chest so the English army wouldn't find it. One night, it was pitch dark, well, not too pitch dark, it was a full moon. Sister Marie and the two widows went to French Cove, that's in Miramichi off the King George Highway. They went there and they buried the chest full of jewelry. So this is where the story kind of goes into. As she went back to French Cove to make sure it was still there, legend, it's like there's two things. One, that when she returned and she was attacked by one guy, and they asked her, "Oh, where's the chest? Where's the chest?" And so they killed her and they decapitated her. They threw her head into the little river that's next to French Cove. The other part is it was two guys with leprosy that grabbed her and asked her where it was. She didn't want to divulge it, so they went and killed her. They decapitated her. So when they found the body was sent back to her family back in France, where it lies there today. Well, if it's dust, well, her ornament is still there. And to this day, people still see her, and as she's asking for help to help her find her head, people see her, and like from no head, only the torso, no head. So have you heard the other legend? So is there another story to the Headless Nun?
The story that I heard was that because she was a nursing nun and she was there to help the wounded soldiers or birth babies or whatever it was that the nun could do to help, work on the health of the people. What I heard was that when there was some fighting going on and she got right up on the wall, the outer wall where the fighting was going, to look after some of the wounded soldiers, and I heard that it was a cannonball. Now, I wasn't sure if it was a French cannonball she got in front of or an English one, but I heard a cannonball was what took her head off. So that story I heard a long time ago from childhood.
Long time ago?
Long time ago.
All right, so let's go see to the site where you actually saw her.
Okay, now it's back that way.
Okay, let's go. So right now we are at where Marsha saw the apparition of the Headless Nun. Right now we're behind the Kia Motors. So right now we're going to do a little EVP. Now I know how this works. Now we're going to do a small EVP. I'm going to talk in French, but Sister Mary was French. Oh, here are the cars in the background. Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Tire quelque chose. Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Tire quelque chose à moi. Just heard a...
I've been hearing stuff coming from over there.
bike or something. It's not windy.
No, I'm getting those chills.
Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Be moving. Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Nothing there. No, it's like, it's not windy, but it sounded like somebody blowing on the mic.
There's no wind, and I get those shivers, and I especially feel them. Like when I'm standing this way, it's not so bad. When I turn around here, I feel something over there, and I can get, every time I look in that direction, I get those chills.
There, tell me if you hear it. I'm gonna ask a couple of questions. Did you hear?
Like a wind, but not a strong one. It's like a...
Cool. But later on, you hear. I don't know if it was me, but yeah.
I didn't hear that, but I took them off. So
Are you moving?
Well, I was trying to get both of you in there.
All right, now we're gonna go in the trail.
okay.
You can't. Now that we're done in the back of Kia, now we're going to actually go in the trail. Another thing too I'd like to mention, A long time ago, the RCMP found a skull on the land. They sent the skull to Ottawa for testing, and it came back that the skull was very old. So, is that Marie's head or not? Nobody knows. So we're gonna keep that, and we're gonna keep going in the trail and do some EVPs and EMFs, and let's see if we can see her or hear her. Let's go. Right now I'm just snapping away pictures, and I got this feeling of sadness. I don't know, I got sadness all over me. So we're gonna try something. This is actually where I felt that.
If you could just skin in my hair in the back of my neck's up and on my arms. And
Show me your arm.
Like I'm just feeling all goosebumpy and shivery. I feel something.
Oops. Where I saw, right here.
Yeah, I'm hearing something coming from that direction, and I'm really, really goosebumpy right now. That sounded like somebody was partying down there. It's hard to...
I actually saw her here. Last time I saw her was right here.
Did she also have that weird shaped hood on? Or?
It actually looked, could see the arm, but I couldn't see the top.
Oh, okay. Because I saw the hood like really high, so I was wondering just to see if anybody else had seen the shape.
Okay, now we're going to try a second EVP. Now it's on pause. Now record. Hear the cars in the background. Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Sœur Marie. Parlez. Peux-tu faire ici, aller dans le rouge ou l'orange? Sœur Marie, s'il vous plaît, viens nous voir. Sœur Marie, vois-tu ça ici, la lumière verte? Fallait aller à la rouge. Sœur Marie, Viens nous voir. Peux-tu nous dire quelque chose? Did you move? Cheryl? Sœur Marie, viens nous voir. Viens nous dire quelque chose. Je peux vous attendre, puis je peux voir si vous êtes alentour. Wasn't for that. Do you know what?
That's no other spirits around.
They feel stuff.
They act. They'll sit and stare right at it. They'll tell you where it is by looking at it. Huh? Probably one of the party paths.
Party.
Animals.
Show on where she is. Okay, there she is.
Backwards.
Why are you walking backwards?
See, she's coming up behind us.
They dated black bears for 3 years. Your eyes have to be behind you.
More black bears in this area too. You're aware.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm watching her back.
You what?
Light and wild animals are lights. If you put the light on
Yeah,
it.
if you hit them with their eyes are looking at you, you'll see the eyes.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just covering our backs.
Yeah, I need to bite it. We're gonna stop soon and we're gonna try another EVP and see what we can get. Complete darkness. Right. Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? You moving? Wait, cord. Sœur Marie, es-tu ici? Fais ta présence connue. Sœur Marie, dis quelque chose. Donne-moi un signe que tu es ici. So, Marie, viens allumer ça ici. Sœur Marie. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get camera. Did you hear nothing in there?
Here's a little something else on
I did hear something.
I swear. Actually, we're back to the tree where I actually saw her. Right here. So I'm going to take a couple of pictures, and we're going to show it. Right now I'm sitting down where the playground is and see if we can catch something. Recording. Marie, es-tu ici? Better idea. Here. Put that down there. Marie, es-tu ici? Viens parler dans le micro. Viens parler dans le micro, s'il vous plaît. Car. Viens parler dans le micro, s'il vous plaît. Marmonne quelque chose, s'il vous plaît. Marie, tu venir dire quelque chose, s'il vous plaît? And now I'm going to take some pictures of the playground. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I still feel sad. Marie. It's reported that even Marsha said that when she comes here, she feels sadness. Right now, I'm next to the playground and was feeling okay. Then all of a sudden, this feel of sadness just took over. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna continue taking some pictures. We're gonna walk around. I'm gonna walk around with the night vision and see what we can get. Well, that was a walk through the trail of the Headless Nun in Norden in Miramichi. I'd like to thank Marsha for coming with us.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope I can get along in something else again.
Yeah, sure. We're going to do the Tabusentak Cemetery soon.
Great.
If you're interested, coming with us. Good. Thank you to Cheryl for joining me.
You're welcome.
So that was the show. Hope you liked. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.